I bought this biolite stove, brand new, $142, complete set. I have another biomass stove. This one keeps stopping. I don't know why. Trying to get the fire going again. It went out on me. Keeps going out. So far, my rating on this stove is not too good. It's got some cool features, but if you can't keep the fire going, that's not too good. Evergreen needles in there. There's like surrounded by sequoias. I discovered something about my solar panels today. We had good sun today. It was a nice warm day. It's not hot yet, so it's not burning the smoke. This is the third time I've lit this thing. Second time I used fire starter. Uh, I've been told that pellets work better than sticks. Pick me up some wood pellets. Yeah, that. Down here in the front, yeah, there's my phone plugged into it. It's showing over here, showing the battery. In the middle, showing fan speed. And over here, showing the fire level. Now, I run the fan on 3 bars, so the fire is not hot enough to maintain that. So it's going to shut that fan down. And as you see, it's still smoking a lot. Just put some fresh wood in there. Still had cold. This one's really hard to keep. I think the fan just shut off again. Oh, there we go. Definitely. Now, not yet. I got this pot of water put on it. Now, this is one of the nice features with this. This pot fits right here. Perfect fit. If you keep the holes sides like that, plank stays away from the pot. They should put a heat shield on the top. Where water's already boiling. It was hot again. I plug the phone. It was boiling. Pulled it off and took this lid off. Some of the water splashed on my foot, burned my foot. You gotta be careful with this thing. Probably would be better if it was on the ground. Got my fire going. I kick it up. Stop. Boiling gets stronger. That's on full. And I'm using that battery to charge the phone and run the fan so it's down a little. I wish I was sponsored here. This thing's not cheap. But I wanted one anyway, so I'm going to keep it on two. See that. You got us a good fire going. Two's good. Keeps the flame hitting the bottom of the pan. Steam has increased with no smoke. When it gets hot enough, the air blowing in there goes through these the side panels here, and then they have holes towards the top. When it comes out of those holes, the flame burns the smoke. It's pretty cool. I own one gas stove. It's a multi-fuel, and it's pretty cool. I was using JP4 in it, and never got around to getting some JP8, but they started using JP8. Now this setup works just like a jet boiler, except it doesn't need propane or they use butane for the jet boiler because butane burns hot, but it also burns faster, and you can't use it indoors. Propane you can use indoors if well, not all propane burners are indoor ready, but a lot of the space heaters that are propane, you can put them indoors. It'll be fine. Looks like I need to put more wood. All right, use wood I've got. Stir it up a little. And yeah, a piece of wood right here. Yeah, I have to let that burn down a little. I'm going to show you a little something that also works right now. Okay, I've got this sequoia. Pretty good. Sequoia. I'll put the sequoia one in there. And these other pieces of wood. You know, so far I'm not a huge fan of how this burns. I've been seeing lots of raving reviews, so I thought I might as well try it. I'll be doing a more extensive review when I have the time. Yeah, I put that fresh wood in there with one of the sequoia cones with smoking. Yeah. Now it's lit. There we go. And, no, not yet. I'm gonna stir it up. Where's my stick? There's little holes in there. See through the flames. So they're shooting out flames also. There we go. That should be off a bit. Flame level. only at 2. I'm losing charge, so this is not charging fast enough. The battery here. Right here are some cooling pins, and I'm sure right on the other side of this is a Peltier, and it's got wires going to a generating unit while it cools through these pins. I understand a Peltier's properly. Oh, who just came? Oh, hey, Four Corners. You see what I bought? This is a biolite stove. It's the biolite 2. Produces power as it's burning. Over here is the battery level. This is the fan speed. It's on 1 right now, and there's the flame, only on 2. And I'm using sequoia cones that I found around the area. Got 4 cones here, starting to burn. Whew, that one's nice and dry. But I forgot this fan on only 2 right now. But I have this is my second biomass stove. This one is supposed to be top of the line. So far, my other one works better. The other one doesn't produce electricity. Instead, it came with this. This is a external battery. It's got 2 charge ports under that piece of rubber, and it has, keep it in my hand, and this is a Type C. And on top is a solar panel. On the bottom, we have light. That was an SOS. And then, on top of that, I can put my phone on this. This is a charge pad. This goes with the other stove. That made the other stove solar, which is not really as good. Ooh, okay, I turned the fan down on 1, and the flame is high. That's what I was doing wrong. There's the flame. I'm going to stir it again. Those cones burned good, actually. Cones are working. Got lots of them around here. The tree is always dropping them. I guess you're just not talking, you're just watching. Okay. Oh, and if I shut off the fan, as long as it's got a fire going, it turns the fan back on. The fire's going out. Smoke. Problems with using those cones, they're a little bit wet. So, smoke. And I put a short clip. So I can't move very far from the fire. Fire went out. A minute. I turned it on full. That worked. don't have enough space in there to put any piece of wood. That's another thing I don't like about the biolite is the stove size is not big enough for when I put wood in there for what I've got. I got this, and it's too big. It fits in the other one. The other one has a constant speed fan. It tends to burn better. I had to use a fire starter for this one. The other one's it's just a regular biomass stove with a fan at the bottom and a battery pack, and it'll work as long as the batteries hold. This one is on, and it recharges itself, but it's not recharging all fast. I had to keep turning the fan up, keep the fire going. Probably had the other one burning, no problem. Burn, but piece of wood. Wood burns better. Yeah. No, there's not enough room in there. No, that put it out. Jeez. Yeah, I have to check that out. This is not working very well. There, I'll put a piece of wood in there. Maybe it'll get going. Oh, you ever tried one of these? I've been itching to try this thing out. Had it for about a week. My water's hot. I had it boiling about 5 minutes on low set. I've noticed one thing. I need to cut my wood up small. So next time I try this out, I'll have a bunch of wood cut up. It's a lot smaller. Oh, got a little glow going on the camera. See that? Ah, you're cooking? Yeah, I can try cooking. Wife there. He's gonna want cooking inside. Keep going. I got a piece of wood in there, so that'll help. Trying to get it boiling again. If I get that fire, the one on the left, up quite a bit higher, it'll recharge the battery while I'm using the fan. I'm not getting there. Still boiling water on the foot cover. Got this rubber seal on. You got better hold of it. Yeah. The best thing is just lay it on. Oh, this this stores inside the stove, stores inside the pot. Pretty cool setup. All right. That's one thing. This one I have to really crank up the fan to get it to swirl the heat or the flame around inside it. The other one, constant speed fan, and it swirls in there really good. So fire tornado effect. The other one's from my Patriot Supply. This one's not with any of those food supply prepper. The prepper companies, none of them sell this. Either these guys won't work with them or they don't see this as a viable option. Now, this thing, it'll charge in full sun in 2 hours. Now, keywords, full sun. If you're, running around out in winter and you're using that battery to run your stove, you don't have sun, it's going to be a little hard to cook. That's where this one's at. That's why I bought this. So, I guess that's about the flame you want. Not that hot. That green light was at the top when I started this test. But I plugged my phone into it. Check it out. See? Water boil. Yeah, I'm gonna unplug this. See, the water's boiling. Low boil. So it works a little bit slower than a jet boil. But say you have a extended period where your grid's down and everybody's bought up all the jet boil uses butane. So everybody's used up all the butane. No more butane. What you can do? The jet boil is not a bio stove. So I guess if you can stop, well, butane does not store well. So somebody needs to come up with a propane version of biolite. I mean, the jet boil. So you can use the propane index. You can't use butane. You have good ventilation. It's preferable to have ventilation even with the propane. Propane heaters you can use indoors. I saw a guy test a propane heater. It's a Buddy. He had it in his camper, and he had a sensor detecting the carbon dioxide. And the whole time he was working outside, and he kept checking through the window, and the meter was still sitting at 0 for 8 hours. He was running that heat, and then he goes in, still says 0. So he said, "I feel pretty safe." I'm not camping. I'm just testing it out. Okay. That's just a 5-gallon bucket I painted black. Oh, look at the flame. It's fire now. I think the key is not to put stuff in there when the fire's about to go out. You know, goes down a little bit and put something in. But it's not charging the battery fast enough. I guess my phone is using it fast as it's going in. It only feeds 800 milliamps. So I took a chance going live. I did not have 100%. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of battery. I just wanted to show my little stove. This one is bigger than the other biomass stove, but its heat chamber the flame chamber is much smaller. And the burner, I don't like the burner that much. In fact, that's the most common complaint about this stove, is that top of the burner. You have to have something go all the way across those prongs, because if it sits inside like this does, you need the openings, or the fire will go out. That water's boiling. Surprised I haven't seen anybody else come in. Ooh. Hey, on hey. Oh, this also comes with a light. You plug in that USB port. My phone is plugged in. And it's got an articulating light, so you can prop it up and you can cook in the dark. And it has a grill that goes on top, goes on here. Just slides right on top. It's got its own vent. Everything that comes with this has its own vent. So very proprietary, unless you can cover the top. Well, the barbecue part of it, you have to use theirs, otherwise it won't use the flames the right way. Yeah, I put that cone in there and it didn't smoke. It is really boiling now. Fire click. Yeah, that's good fire. Stir it. Last one in there. Put that with hot. There, it's smoking a little. There, put something new in there. Smoke. The smoke quit. That's quickly. I think the barbecue attachment will give you a nice fire to sit around. Kind of like a fire pit, but biolite also makes a fire pit. You pretty much have to replace the fire pit every year. So if you can't afford it, don't buy it. It burns pretty good. You can barbecue on it. It works great as a fire pit. You can pick it up while the fire is burning and move it somewhere else. It's really cool, but you have to maintain it. There's a lot of maintenance on it. Because if you don't maintain the sides of it, you get rust. I guess they didn't use stainless. Plus, they also have another stove they call base camp. Now, if you're not hiking at all, The base camp is great because it's really hot. It is basically a rocket stove. The burn chamber where you feed the wood in is cast iron, not very hikeable. Of all their non-hiking stuff, that is the best one. Okay, I'm about to lose battery. Nope, I'm gonna let this burn out. Disconnect the phone. I'm gonna end this test. This test is a failure. It's too hard to keep it going. So I might have to learn how it works. So that link you put there is the best thing. So where I can learn about the stove. That fire's going out. Oh, those cones don't burn so well. I think what I need to do is put those cones like in a potato sack. Just hang them, get them dry. Put a piece of wood in there to get that to burn. I'm blowing down on it to get to burn. That's not good. Fine if I don't put anything on top. If you can see it on the sides there, it is burning out of the vent. Well, it's burning the smoke. You can't see it. Yeah, I got the holes at the top. The flame is burning downwards. Weird. It's got a double wall on it, and the inner wall is getting really, really hot. And when it gets hot, the air comes out and it burns the smoke. Battery's almost dead on it. Jeez. Okay, now my phone's gonna start. It, it went up a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. I have the battery. Right? That green light uh, goes to red when you take the phone off. It turned green because I had the phone on it. Over here, the one I'm using. Looking light. There we go. Now I'm charging with the battery. It's starting to go up. Put a piece of wood in there. Smoke in my eyes. No, unfortunately, I don't. Oh, that pink glow behind on the wood is from these lights in here. Well, they were concerned about that pink glow. Turn the heat down, or the fan down, so it's starting to burn a little bit better. Start the cones. The cones do not burn well. Oh, there, let's put the fire out. Okay. I'm low on it. The smoke was right in my face. Wow. I gotta really try this again some other time. This is not lighting off. Bless you. I'm sneezing. As soon as I turned the killed the fire. This battery can probably charge much higher. Yep, this battery is charging much better. It's going over an amp, where this thing charges 800 million. That fires. Yeah, that was the fan just kicking on, and now we have flame. Weird. Without the fan, I got flame. Now the fan should start turning on here pretty soon. They say you can, if you use a fire starter, you light the fire starter, throw it in, throw a bunch of sticks, and then it starts burning the sticks and the fan turns on. That's what I've got to try, but I got to do it at a different part of the day. I did it at the end of the day, or not really a good time to test it. So it'll probably be next weekend when I test it. Probably Friday, Thursday, Friday. Actually, Friday would be best because the wife will be full of turkey and she'll be asleep. Okay. Bother me. I moved my solar panels over to the house because where they were on the shed, the old shed, the sun never touched them. And the sun is sitting too low in the sky now that it doesn't reach that roof. I'm just going to start hitting all the meters up good for I click it once. I can get it to move. Yeah. All the gauges come up. Oh, so does the fan. Got a good flame going now. Or maybe the fan was coming on anyway. Possibly. Watch. I'll hold the button down. Fan shuts off. Okay. Turned itself back on. You see how that works? It says, hey, I need air. So I'm going to let this burn down this time and call it a night. I'm going to see if I can clean off that probe too. It's got a lot of creosote on it, which tells me there's a lot of pitch in that wood there. Some of the flame is outside the box. Oh, hey, Four Corners, are you a mod? Let me check that. He said, crap. Maybe I can do it. There, I guess I can do it too. Okay, now that I got that going. Yeah, I forgot to turn off the other channel. Oh yeah, flames up there now. 3 bars. It works a lot better with actual wood. The piece of 2x4. Oh, okay. Shed. The shed has a roof, by the way. I don't know if you knew about that. Battery's charging now. Got 3 bars, almost. It was down to 1 when I unplugged the phone. Just made a little 5-volt USB heater. Put in your tent. Water is boiling. You can hear it. So it works better at a lower flame. Gotta remember that. This was just a exploratory video. Just trying to figure this thing out. Flame is hotter and it's charging up. Oh, Treehouse is on. Gonna tell her about this. I like her channel. She wants to do like an interview, I guess, or no, not an interview. She wants to do a live stream with a lot of the preppers. I would love to get in on that because there's a lot I have to learn. I'm freezing right now. This tank's producing a lot of heat. On my battery. All right. Oh, there you are. Well, where you were. I'm gonna put this on pause for a bit. Be right back. Oops. Okay, I'm going to have to end the stream here. I have to run and go get food. So, probably next weekend before I do another video. So, see everybody then. And I'll try to get stuff together to do a better review. And get a better idea about the stove, and I'll set up the other one too. So we can see both.